What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Off-Nerd Show. I'm back with more Power Rangers Lightning Collection figures, and today we have cool packs of the Target exclusive Andros in Disguise pack, and then we have the Hasbro Pulse exclusive Cogs 2 packs. So we get 2 Cogs from Power Rangers Zeo. So 2 very cool packs that I'm excited to open and add to our collection, so you can see pictures of the figures there on the back. So I'm super excited to open these and check them out. So let me go ahead and get them open and we'll check them out together. So let's start off with Andros, and this looks pretty cool. So he is in his disguise, so he has like this black Power Ranger outfit on underneath with this nice robe on over the top. So it's a nice like fluffy robe material, so I don't know what it's made of, but it is real nice and soft. It almost looks like just a bathrobe on top of him, but he's got this nice robe to help hide his disguise, you know, very much how we see him in the show, especially like the first episode and stuff when he infiltrates the United Alliance of Evil gathering stuff and kind of hiding in his cloak and everything until he gets discovered and that it's the Red Ranger. So we have Andros, the Red in Space Power Ranger. Of course, with this, we don't have him in the Red Ranger for space, so he's just in this all black outfit. If we go and just take the robe off so we can see the actual figure. So again, it's just a nice hooded robe. It has this nice Velcro piece on here to help keep it shut. So just a nice robe, you know, could be used for anything else though. Just a nice robe to throw in with something. Feels like it'd be good for like a Jedi or something. It's a nice little robe there. But then we have the actual figure. So his outfit looks very much like all the other in space Rangers. So exact outfit, just repainted. He does have this gold design right on his chest. And I don't know what this is from. Like I tried looking up to see if we actually saw this suit and I could not find anything unless it was part of like a Sentai or something. So I don't know what this suit is because every time he gets the cloak taken off of him, he just has his red outfit on. So again, I don't know what this is supposed to be from, but I think it's really cool. It's nice to have it this black. So you could have this just as some random Ranger actually, especially with the helmet that we get included. So it could just be a whole separate Ranger, but it looks nice. But like I said, exactly in the same outfit as all the other ones, as you'll see in a second. But we have the face there of Andros, of course, Christopher Kamen Lee. Don't think it's perfect, but it's not horrible or anything. Of course, has this striped hair that's signature for him. So the brown hair with the blonde streaks. So just very nice looking figure. So for movements, his head there can twist all the way around. Of course, hair's a little bit fighting there. We can look down that far and up just about as straight on because of his hair. Shoulders come up 90 degrees and rotate around with the butterfly joint. We get a bicep twist, a double elbow joint that bends up that far, wrist twist around and flex back and forth. We have an ab crunch right in the middle there, so you can crunch forward, crunch back a little bit, and twist all the way around. And then we have the lower crunch that you can see right there, right above the belt, and it can crunch even further forward and even further back there. So really good crunching. The hips can come up 90 degrees out to the side that far, thigh twist all the way around, double knee joint that bends up that far in the back, very close to kicking his own butt. Shin twist at the top of the boot, and then the foot can flex back and forth and twist side to side. So your standard Power Rangers Lightning collection, they all have pretty much the exact same bodies. And then we got a bunch of accessories. So of course had the robe that was already included. We'll be getting an additional helmet piece here. So a helmet that kind of matches the rest of the Rangers. So it's just an all black, again, has that in space design, but it's just all painted black this time. So very cool. So let's actually switch this head out. So there's what it looks like with that helmet on. So again, this could be a nice just extra Ranger thrown up on your shelf for the in space, just some additional Ranger. And then of course you can take the robe and put that back on. And with the all black suit, I assume that helps hide his identity a little bit more. So there with the robe on that, it just kind of makes it look even darker and everything in there, you know, helps hide that identity a little bit more so you don't notice like Andros' face and everything. So it's all dark hidden inside there. So that's actually pretty cool. And for more accessories, we get some additional hands. So we have a hand with like a pointing finger and then a fist hand. And for weapons, we get their signature Astro Blaster. So the gun that all the Rangers come with. So we have the Astro Blaster and it has a Hasbro effect, which I feel there's something wrong with this one. Like it has a design onto it. Like all these effects usually have like a design detail built into them so that they can slide on the gun. Well, this one just has like a square design and then a little circle, but this one, you know, has like this big triangle point. So I feel it doesn't fit for this. Like they just took it from some other thing and put it with this, but it does fit on there if you just kind of squeeze it on. So we have that, but with the Astro Blaster, let's go and just put it into the pocket since it does have it on the waist here. So there it is in the holster. And finally, he comes with the Spiral Saber as well. Of course, Andros' signature weapon there looks very awesome, and it has a Hasbro effect as well as just this lightning effect that you can slide onto the end of it. So it has that effect. But let's go and put this into his hand. So there I got the Spiral Saber in his hand with the effects. So that looks pretty cool as Andros there all hidden. And just so you can see the comparison, here is him as the normal Red Ranger. So you can see overall they do have the exact same designs like you can see with the helmet and stuff. Like I said, just all painted in black this time and looks very cool. Of course, same weapons and all sorts of stuff there. So that is very awesome to have Andros here in disguise. I think it's pretty cool. Not a necessary figure, but I'm glad that they made it like an exclusive. So it's not necessary for your set. It's just a random thing to add to your collection, but I do think it looks pretty cool. And then we have our Zeo Cog 2-pack, and so again, this is an army builder from Hasbro, so you can buy multiple of these. You can just build your whole Cog army, and so they both look very cool. Of course, I like how they did do the different ones, so we have the silver and the red. So the red is just pretty plain. You can see with the body, you know, there's not much details to it or anything, where the silver, like on the actual silver, has some paint where it's got like that fish scaling design into it with just all the little dots and coloring that continues down on its legs and stuff. So I like the detailing there on the silver one more than the red one, and I think it helps it stand out. But of course, the red, it just stands out a lot because of the color in general. So I like the two. They are the exact same figure, so we don't have to look at both of them. They are going to be exactly the same. I just like the differences they made between the two. So the Cogs are the foot soldiers of the Machine Empire. So they're like the putties from Zeo, so they're like the weakest of the villains and stuff. So for me personally, I love Zeo, so getting these is really awesome to add more to the Zeo collection. But let's go and look at the movements. We'll just look at the red one here. So for the head, can twist all the way around. It can look down that far and up that far, so pretty good. And the shoulders can come up 90 degrees and rotate all the way around, even with the butterfly joint there. Then we get the bicep twist, the double elbow joint that bends up that far. Wrist twist around and flex back and forth. Upper ab crunch and twist all the way around. Lower ab crunch, crunch forward and back there, so really good. Hips up 90 degrees out to the side that far. Thigh twist all the way around. Double knee joint bends up that far in the back. Shin twist at the top of the boot, and the foot can flex back and forth. It's real stiff, but flex back and forth and twist side to side. So again, the same movements as all of the other figures. Now these do also come with a bunch of accessories. So first off, we get an additional head for each of them. So we get this additional head where the head part is kind of like flipped up and everything, revealing these eyes where they shoot lasers out of them so they can shoot at the Rangers. So it looks pretty cool. I like the details. You can see like the cog design around the eyes, and it just looks very cool overall with all the mechanics inside of the head. So that's very cool. So we can switch one of these out. So there's what it looks like. So it makes the head really big and kind of funny. They come with some additional hands. So they both come with like a grip hand and then a fist hand. They have a spear that's collapsed and a spear that's extended out. So a nice big spear weapon, which funny enough, in the actual Power Rangers show, they didn't have these, but they did use them in the Sentai. So I like that they included them with these figures. So there I put the different spears in each of their hands. And then they also have some Hasbro effects. So we get these like punch effects. So we can put these on their hands just for some punching power. So I tried to put these on their hands, but I couldn't get their hands down into the spots there. So I don't know exactly how you're supposed to get these on them. And finally, they both come with these effects for their chest as well, which we got like similar to with the putties and stuff. So you just put these on their chest and they have like the indentation. So like when the Power Rangers punch them, and it has this power effect on them. So we can just slide these onto their chest. So it just sticks on their chest like that, which is pretty cool. So again, you can have a Power Ranger punching them right in the chest. So the Cogs are pretty awesome. You know, they're very simple figures and everything, so not a whole lot to them, but they are very cool, and I'm glad they made them so we can add them to our Zeo collection. And speaking of, let's go ahead and just bring in the Zeo Red Ranger here so we can see them like comparison of size and everything. So you can see size-wise, they are pretty much going to be exactly the same. You know, they're all pretty much based off the same body, so nothing's really going to be different. This one's just a little bit taller because his head's popped up, but looks very awesome there all together. So that's going to be it for the Power Rangers Lightning Collection video, where we had the Target exclusive Andros in disguise, and then the Hasbro Pulse exclusive Zeo Cogs with the silver and red Zeo Cogs. So all are very cool figures. I really like getting the Zeo Cogs, you know, that add some more villains to the shelf, especially for Zeo. And then, like I said, this Andros is cool, but it's just an additional one you don't have to have in your set. It's just an additional one if you want it. But let me know what you thought of these figures down in the comments, and have you picked any of these up for yourself? And if you enjoyed my video, let me know with a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button down below. But I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you all stay awesome out there, and I'll see you in our next review.